We are staying connected. On our way to Sister A's house. On my way. It's a one-man team. She said she relapsed. Yesterday was Mother's Day, so I know it's a different kind of pain that come with that. It's a different kind of pain. It's a different kind of hurt to come with relapse. And you let yourself down. Start asking yourself why. Kind of putting yourself down. Shaming you. I know she going through it, so she right over there. She called me. Let's go talk to her. Bear with me, we en route. Let's go. See what's going on. I'll cut this off, give it a respect at least. Check the conditions out before I all the way put it out there. Well, I want to help you get this off your chest. All right. We are staying connected at Sister A's house. Got it nice out here. It's the backyard. Do people dress that up themselves like that, huh? What's going on, darling? Talk to me. What the hell happened? Look at me, please. Fuck the camera, look at me. What happened?
Life.
Life? Did somebody push you to that point? When this happened? Last night?
Today's Monday, this happened. This happened Friday.
Why didn't you tell me when I talked to you on my birthday? You felt like you couldn't talk to me?
Because I wanted you to enjoy your birthday.
I'm going to enjoy my birthday either way I go.
know that guaranteed would have been probably the best gift given. Like I said in the last video, people have to understand you are doing
but I give it
more of a justice than I can't even turn around right now.
That's all right, take your time. I ain't going nowhere. We're going to get this out.
What people gotta understand is, even outside of just I think every video, that's what the energy does.
Hang up on it. Don't
It's
worry
how I
about
throw
it.
you off.
That's what it does.
And this is my auntie.
She know you relapse?
Probably knows. Yeah. Hello? Anywho, that is my mother. First cousin. That's my great cousin.
Okay. I want to know what kicked this off, man, the other night on my birthday. What kicked this off? Somebody come by? Did somebody come by here?
When it was kicked off on your birthday,
which was Fridays when the relapse happened. Okay. I'll just kick off, man, because I know I talked to you.
It was a build-up.
Of what?
And it was a build-up of tolerating.
So somebody got you there. You didn't have an urge.
And it's not even just that. I got myself to the point where I was like, okay, I tolerate so much. And it's outside of this usage. I can't say my oldest brother said, I know you have something similar and in common with mom. Stress.
Yeah. That's truth. Let it out. It's truth.
She gonna call back. I hung up on her. That's a great cousin.
That's true. Y'all got that in common.
But see, she called back. She was like, I didn't even know I called her.
Well, how you handle your stress is your biggest thing.
Right.
And we talk about that.
I mean, I've been upstairs clearing everything out, doing what I gotta do.
Yeah, but
not
you
clearing
get
everything out
angry.
like not on some like irrational or just like some.
Okay.
Out of feelings, I'm like, shit. If I'm sitting here, I'm gonna just keep myself busy. When you showed up, as you can see, I was on the phone, like cussing and fussing.
So what was
the
that
individual that calls the holes in the wall, as you can see, redecorating.
That's who you was arguing with? So what was that fight about, though? Did he have something to do with you?
When I tell motherfucker, get the fuck away from me. When I say leave me alone. That's like trying to force somebody to talk when you want them to talk.
Yeah.
And vent when you want them to vent. all you're doing is making matters worse. You gotta let people come to you. They ready. You gotta let people open up when they're ready. I've been through so much. So, in so many words, it's equivalent to what's gonna happen if you put a cat in the corner and you keep fucking with it. And when you eventually let it off that leash, or you let that dog out that cage, or whatever it may be, and you fuck with it, trust me, it's coming.
Gonna go wild. It's gonna go wild. It's been bound.
You can take the metal binding and holding off of a champagne bottle, and it's a certain way you open it. Everybody think they OG. You can pull off a champagne top, and you thought you had it, but no. It's gonna happen if you keep shaking it, and shaking it, and you took that metal holding off. Oh, it's gonna pop.
Let me ask you something. You been drinking today?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You got high
That's
today?
the problem.
Have you been getting high since Friday?
I got high 2 more times.
2 more times?
Yeah. Not like how I can.
So how did it make you feel? I mean, the fact that
Temporarily,
you've been clean, how did you...
Temporarily, I have no regrets.
Okay.
I did it because I chose to.
What was you missing? Was
So
you missing
while
a high?
everything was going on, no, I wasn't missing because I didn't do it because I missed it. I didn't want to hear what the fuck. I temporarily numbed it.
Okay.
I knew I still had to deal with it. It wasn't like I did it because I wasn't going to hear it. I was still hearing it, but it gave me some time while it was going on to be like, okay.
To reflect on some things. Relax. And relax.
Because I already know when the smoke clear, when the bottom of the glass ain't got no much suds in it, and sitting there like, turn it all the way up, bottoms up. If I do regret anything, I regret spending money on the ganja for those that I know who smoke, because that's me. It's
What
like
you mean?
whatever.
You bought a party pack for people? Is that what you're saying?
I've always kind of done that, and I smoke weed. I ain't never gonna stop. It's not even just about smoking it. It's the overindulgence. It's the gluttony where people don't understand. With
Right.
any and everything. It's not a sin to drink. It's a sin to get drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm definitely buzzed. I'm inebriated in the mouth. But I'm not drunk. The elephant never forgets. But we ain't gonna talk about that shit right here.
And I don't think it's over for the day.
It's not.
I think you just get started.
It's gonna be more drinking than smoking, that's for sure. Because I know what it. I got clean for 7 years by myself. I got raped and everything. I ain't gonna say too much.
Ken, I want you to get it out of you. It's all right. So many women have been through so much you done went through.
For 7 years by myself because I was told to shut up when I was raped. But the fact that, and I feel like this is where facilities and institutions and whatever it is that's set in place to help people, they contradict themselves. I'd rather go to a counselor or an individual that has that experience versus somebody who has no idea.
Mm-hmm.
And because they've seen the tax bracket and what they can make, they don't give psychologists and psychiatrists and counselors enough props. Because you got to think about the caseloads that they deal with and the shit that they hear.
Right.
And the people that they're helping. Do anybody ever think about those people that are helping those people, what they go through? That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I want people to start researching how many counselors and psychologists.
So what you think will help for you? What type of person?
What type
Because
of...
you know you can't do it by yourself.
Of course not.
What type of person you think? Male, female, somebody with experience, with no experience?
It could be male and female. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. If you're very observant and you watch the human body language and you know somebody's not okay, you gotta approach with caution. You gotta be fragile with a person.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna say there was a point where other folks they didn't have experience, but maybe it's gonna take a person that don't have no experience. Even if they never physically did they so, they could have family members that done it. Even if their whole family is just we good clean, wink wink, knowing that they ain't shit sweet. them are the best folks that grab and grasp onto it.
Yeah, it is.
Because they get a better understanding.
That's right. With the experience and understanding. Yeah.
The only numbers I know by heart is the loins that I came from in the sibling that I shared the bathtub with. I ain't calling them if I go to jail.
Right.
They doing enough.
You know what they up to.
They doing enough.
Well, your auntie reached out to you.
And she reached out
is
to
that
me
normally
because-
genuine?
And you know what? And that's my mother's cousin. That's her first cousin. So that's my great cousin.
Is it normally genuine from her?
Always.
There you go.
She plays no games. She was a Marine as well.
Then let's not use
She
that
was a
word.
Marine.
Let's not use that word nobody then. Because somebody, it may not be the ones you want, the ones you expected, but it's somebody,
I
right?
didn't even dial her.
But
I
so
hung
what
up
that
with-
tell you
I
then?
hung up with the individual. That's growth. Individual. Because I could have said a whole lot. The person who should have been moisturizing on their mom's face versus landing between her legs. But we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah. God made that call though.
Clearly, the finger and boom. I looked at the phone and it said 10 something. I said, oh shit. She heard it. You heard it.
So now how do you feel? You got back to back. You called me, I missed your call. I called you back and I came within 5 minutes. And then she called right up the middle of that battle with that brother. Don't that tell you something? Look at me. Don't that tell you something? Seriously.
I know it does.
I want you to pay attention to those things.
I just told my people, I know the individual who does care about me female-wise is my cousin.
Yeah.
I said, how long was you going to go and not tell me that we was family? You knew we was family. How long was you going to... She said, well, I was going to see how slow you was. Okay. Well, I kind of... But I was catching on now.
Yeah.
I was feeling it. I was seeing it. And when I got to showing pictures of my family, just like me,
Right.
it's like, yep, Everything happens for a reason.
It does. So does this interview today. You know that?
So when it's saying staying connected 365, that's staying connected. And again, like I said, I give props for it too.
365.
If people think that you're just doing this just to get a one-up on folks, if they don't know your past, list of real shit. I spoke of what you used to do on the radio, and I had an individual pop up on the couch like, for real? I was like, yeah. But just to see that excitement and them name off certain segments
That they heard me.
on the airways and the frequencies, they was like, for real, that you know? Yeah.
Thank you. And now here we are. Interventing 365 days.
You gotta be real with yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you don't be real with yourself, what make you think anybody else gonna be real with you? If you're gonna deal with a person that don't respect themselves, what make you think they're gonna respect you?
That's right.
That's like you bringing somebody to a crib to view the interview that you're doing. And hypothetically speaking, I'm like, don't do this, that. Even though you know. And you're like, And I say, don't do that, you don't listen. They're not going to respect me because you're not respecting me.
Right. If they see that with people next to you, people will disrespect you. You're right about that.
I know I'm going to be ready when I get that doctor. Because I'm going to ask, read that doctor. Because you need a doctor. You're not talking, but you need somebody to holistic. So if anybody
Somebody
can hear
with
this,
no-
holistically look up
That's
that
right.
definition and the origin of that holistic.
If somebody don't know
Dr.
anything
Sebi
about the
didn't go
past,
for no reason.
yeah, nothing to judge you on,
You know what I'm saying?
and just pay attention to you. But you know what though, sis? That root. We got to get to that root.
When
Because
folks
you know,
go to counseling,
wait a minute, let
people
me
like, oh, I
finish.
don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go talk to them. You're gonna have to relive those moments.
You
And
got
it's
to, man.
uncomfortable.
I know it is.
And I've
I
said
know
it
it
so
is.
many times. I'm not
I know
saying
it.
that.
But look
it's
how
hard for
strong
me
you
to go
got to be.
down.
Your root is your mother and her
Wait.
situation, and look how she came through
You
it.
said it went from a fucking selfie To a portrait.
That's right.
And when you said that, I was like, gosh darn.
But we got you.
People gotta talk about it.
Get it out.
Like I said, you gotta talk about it. I was looking at a couple videos once I found it because I wasn't putting the 365 in, so I was like, hold the fuck up.
Yeah.
I noticed that's not it. But there was a specific individual, a female. My daughter shares the same name. I just claim her as mine. I could tell she was fighting them tears, but I was like, you know what? She gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You respected her enough and was considerate enough to be like, we gonna go ahead and. Cause when I'm hot, I be mad as hell. I don't. And I understand why when we got picked up from school, my mama was pissed.
See.
She was hangry when she was hot.
Angry and hot.
So I'm leaving it at that. But I appreciate you though.
You got it.
I may not have got much out, but
did.
it could be a part 2 today though. That's for sure.
But listen, you did.
This halted and deterred a lot.
That's
You
right.
showed up faster than what you said. And if don't nobody believe that this man say he coming, don't waste his time. And do not bullshit. Don't bullshit.
Because I'm coming.
Don't bullshit.
Get these girls something positive
Don't
to
bullshit.
fight that relapse. Talk to them. It ain't
Just
easy.
know
It's
when
one
you
day at
do
a
it,
time. Talk to them.
Don't blame nobody. Don't even blame yourself. It's a lesson learned.
That's right. You
So,
heard.
Just it's gonna be okay.
That's it. Y'all heard that. We out here staying connected. Let's go.